This culinary battle is gonna shake down in 2 rounds. Round 1, to get to me, 2 contenders have to go through each other using an ingredient of my choice.
It's do or die, Bobby.
2 people that know me well will decide who's got the skills to beat me.
Yeah!
Round 2, I go head-to-head with the winning contender.
Let's go!
It's their turn to surprise me with their signature dish.
What?
Don't try this at home.
No, you did it, Bobby!
Bottom line,
You're gonna run out of time!
everyone's out to beat me. It's time for a challenge, and I'm ready to succeed. Please welcome Food Network's Katie Lee Beagle and America's favorite cousin, actor and restaurateur,
Let's go!
Nicholas Braun.
Let's go!
Are you okay? He's so tall!
I'm kidding! I'm kidding, totally fine.
Bobby, come on. Let's see how you measure up.
Come on,
now.
little fella.
Come on, Edward.
Oh my God, this is ridiculous.
Look at this! Yeah!
Okay, Succession, obviously just crazy success.
Best time of my life.
Do they let you ad-lib even a little bit?
I would say a lot.
Really?
That was kind of the joy of playing him. He's uncomfortable, and if he has a thought, he just says it out loud. So a lot of times I'm like, who else can I make uncomfortable in this scene?
Let's do that tonight.
I'll probably get into you, Cousin
Channel
Greg
a little
style.
Cousin Greg.
Do you cook?
Yeah. I've got 4 bars, and I've got a restaurant, like a Jewish deli.
S&P.
S&P, yeah.
The tuna melts is like the thing.
We're
I love a
crushing the
tuna
tuna
melt.
melt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this on the line. If you win,
Yeah.
I will buy you your own tuna melt. If you lose, you are coming to S&P. You're cooking behind the line.
Perfect. Love it.
I'm gonna have a very big order that night.
You can get whatever you want anytime. You're good to go. You gotta win.
I gotta earn it.
Yeah, you
Okay,
gotta
I'm
earn it.
down with it. All right, let's bring out some chefs.
Our first contender is much younger than you. From Montauk, New York, it's Hannah Harp.
Okay.
Our next contender is ready to teach the OG some new tricks. From Scottsdale, Arizona, Peter McQuaid! He can box. He can box.
Doing well?
Yeah,
So what's your goal this evening?
To take down the OG Iron Chef.
I like it. What about you?
to get through Peter, and then I'm coming for you, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give you an ingredient of my choice, and you must make that ingredient the star of your dish. And that ingredient is brioche.
Ooh, yeah! I love that.
20 minutes on the clock, put some brioche on the plate, and make it taste great.
Ooh, how exciting brioche. It's eggy, it's buttery. Maybe make a great breakfast sandwich.
For sure.
A little croque madame or
Oh.
Now you're talking.
Peter, what are you making?
I'm making a little open-faced croque madame.
Oh.
First thing when I see brioche, I think brunch. First, I'm making a Mornay sauce. I get some butter in the pan with flour, milk, some Gruyere cheese. My strategy is to show classic French techniques that I was raised on with a little bit of a twist. At 19 years old, I won the James Beard Foundation Taste America Scholarship. And then I worked at iconic restaurants like Restaurant Danielle, 11 Madison Park, and Alinea in Chicago. I was in the Chopped Spin It to Win It tournament, and I took that whole tournament. I think now's the time to beat Bobby because I'm 26 years old, and a win tonight will prove that age is nothing but a number, and us young chefs can show him what's up in his kitchen.
Hannah, what are you doing?
Brioche French toast. I'm gonna make some mascarpone. I'm gonna put some berries in there.
I love it.
I feel like this is a good way to show how well-rounded I am as a chef. I'm not afraid to use a little sweet. I get my custard going to dip my French toast into. What's better than a buttery, sugary piece of bread?
We've got a sweet, we've got a savory.
That's it.
Let's go, it's a battle.
Private chef in the Hamptons where I serve coastal cuisine to my clients. I started working in kitchens at 14 to support my family when my father passed away. Thankfully, I found peace in the kitchen, and I worked my way through the top kitchens in New York, like 11 Madison Park and the Montauk Beach House. I've been waiting for this my whole life. Growing up watching BeatBobbyFlay, he's always inspired me to be a fierce competitor. I want to win tonight so that I can thank 14-year-old me for all the sacrifices that she made to put her family first.
We're gonna What are we making over here?
I'm doing a little open-faced croque madame.
Oh, that
with a little
sounds
bechamel.
fabulous.
Next thing, I'm tackling the brioche. I'm toasting it in duck fat to get nice and crispy. I really want to highlight this ingredient, so I'm also gonna make some brioche croutons.
Hannah, how are you?
I'm feeling great. I delicately dip my French toast because it'll start to fall apart if it's in there for even just a second too long.
Why do you want to beat Bobby?
I've been watching this man my entire life, and I've been waiting for this moment
Did you hear that, Bobby? Her entire life.
ever since I was a
Because
kid.
you've been around
Ever since
so
you were a kid.
long that she
Fantastic.
grew up watching you. Good luck. Let's hear it for Hannah. Okay, guys. Peter seems like he's got a really nice flow. Hannah, the only thing that concerned me was that it was a very quick dip into the custard, so I'm interested to see if it's dry.
Nicholas is concerned. Look.
We
Need
want
that
the
soap.
custardy
Yeah.
interior, as we say in the biz.
All right, we've got just under 9 minutes on the clock.
Okay, okay. How's it going?
Everything is looking good.
So I hear you might have somebody cheering you on around here.
Yeah, my boyfriend and my sister and my brother.
Is this a dish she's made before?
Oh yeah, that's what we had for breakfast yesterday.
I make it for breakfast every morning.
Typical breakfast, yeah.
Good luck, Hannah.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
So, did you recently get engaged
I did, to my fiance. She's right up there.
to your fiance? Let's see that thing. Okay. Yeah,
Took him 5 years, so it's worth it.
right. Takes him 20 minutes to make a dish, 5 years to
Right?
do the engagement thing. All right. I mean, you must win this now for your woman.
Yes, exactly. We're doing it, we're doing it. Once my brioche discs are toasted, I cover it with the bechamel sauce, hit it with some Gruyere cheese.
Coming up on 4 minutes, guys.
He's gonna have that brioche base. My only concern is adding that rich cheesy sauce. There's so much fat. Hannah, what kind of sauce are you making?
Caramelized butter and maple syrup sauce.
We like the sound of that.
You got 1:40 to go.
I gotta get started on my eggs and just fry them till they're really nice runny yolk center.
I'm making whipped berry mascarpone because it brings down the sweetness a little bit. I put my French toast on the plate. I follow that with a little bit of the berry mascarpone and topping that off with my brown butter maple syrup.
35 seconds.
I take the brioche disc down, pop my fried egg right on top, a little more.
It looks very refined.
It's the power of his fiance watching over him.
10, 9,
I'm topping it with my crispy pancetta and my crispy fried croutons.
5, 4, 3.
2. Ring the bell.
Peter's dish looks just as beautiful and composed as mine, but I am a little bit nervous because Peter used the brioche in 2 different ways.
Good job. Good job, Hannah.
I'm confident in this dish. I think it's gonna get me to Bobby.
Beautiful.
There's something about this that feels a little Succession, like picking the younger person, trying to take you down.
I could see that. Logan, much younger children, near an aneurysm or...
All right, Chef Peter, what did you make?
Today I made an open-faced croque madame with some crispy pancetta and some toasted brioche on top with a fried egg.
This is so flavorful.
Thank you.
I love the crispy pancetta. The brioche croutons were a great idea, but they got a little bit greasy.
This was amazing. I would order this for brunch.
Thank you.
Especially if I had a hangover. Maybe the brioche is a little soggy in the bottom, but great cook on the egg.
All right, Chef Hannah, what did you make?
I made a brioche French toast with a mixed berry mascarpone and a brown butter and maple syrup reduction.
When I first saw this, I thought, ooh, it might be too sweet for me. But this is so perfectly balanced, and you got a really, really nice, consistent browning on your French toast. I like the flavor of the mascarpone. The only thing that I would have liked better is if you had cooked the berries down.
Cool, what she said. The custard interior could have come together more, but the brioche, you crisped it up nicely.
Thank you
Great
so
job.
much.
So we've got a little work cut out for us.
We both put up really great dishes. You never know in the BeatBobbyFlay kitchen, so I'm definitely not feeling safe.
The chef moving forward is Chef Hannah.
Still gonna walk out of here strong for all the young guns out there, but hopefully Hannah takes it home.
Great job. Super delicious, yeah.
All right, Hannah, the most successful part of it was the brioche. I know you're a Long Island girl, so I know you're tough, and you can beat Gramps over here.
He looks like he's about to fall asleep.
I know, he is.
It's probably nap time.
Oh, man. All right, Hannah, congratulations. What is your signature dish this evening? What are we cooking?
My signature dish is lobster risotto.
Okay,
Luxury.
let's go.
Fun fact, Bobby has made risotto several times here, but the last time he made lobster risotto, he lost.
I was not happy about that one.
That's gotta hurt still, probably.
All right, guys, we got 45 minutes on the clock.
And your time starts now.
Lobster risotto. I think this is a very difficult dish. Italian rice dish, in this case, lobster, so it's probably gonna be a seafood stock that it's cooked in.
I'm hearing liquids already being poured.
So they wanna heat up their stock. When you add it to the risotto when it's hot, it's gonna go faster. And then add the stock a little bit at a time, looking for creaminess. There's a lot of pots going on. It's like a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah, never a good sign when there are too many pots.
I have never been more ready to take down Bobby. My signature dish is a saffron-scented lobster risotto with a brown butter poached lobster. Being from Montauk, New York, I have to needs to start cooking immediately if I'm going to get it done in time.
Do you normally make this in 45 minutes?
It's kind of tricky to do a risotto in 45 minutes, and I feel like that was a good way to kind of show my chops.
I like it.
What's gonna be your take on this lobster risotto?
I'm making lobster risotto with crispy lobster and crunchy garlic. Texture is really important, so I think the garlic and the crispy lobster is key. I separate the tails from the claws because I'm gonna fry the claws. I'm definitely gonna be under the gun in this round.
All right, Hannah.
Hi, Katie.
What's your process here?
I'm going to use a few different alcohols here. I like to use a little vermouth for some fruitiness. I add a little saffron, paprika, and espelette pepper. Saffron has a beautiful floral flavor.
When you came in, you had a nice little kick going.
Did you like that, Katie?
Bobby would have a hard time kicking his leg that high. Maybe show us again.
Okay, so he's about this tall, right? So,
Oh, can you do that? Let's see you. Come on, can you do that? Oh! Somebody call a medic because he's gonna have thrown his back out. Okay, what do you have going on here? I see a lot of garlic.
It's a lot of garlic.
It might overpower the lobster.
Might be too much garlic.
I think garlic and lobster goes really well together. So now I'm gonna start building the risotto. I start with shallots, garlic, and I toast the rice. I'm a little bit behind on the rice because,
I can tell you're a little bit behind.
Yeah, I can tell too. It looks like you're behind.
I start adding the hot stock. Each grain of rice drinks up the liquid, and that's how it cooks. I add some white wine and some Calabrian chili. I just want to give it that nice kind of fruity heat.
You've only got 32 minutes. How are you gonna get that risotto to not be crunchy?
High heat and fast stirring. This is not the ultimate way to cook risotto, but if I cook it at like a low simmer, it's never gonna get cooked.
Let's hear it for Hannah one more time. Bobby, this will be the, what, third time you've lost on risotto?
Could be.
Yeah, you've lost on lobster risotto. You name it, risotto, he's lost it. Bobby's definitely a little bit in the weeds.
Can't really remember sort of what he's making. Am I making risotto? Am I making oatmeal?
I'm just constantly stirring, letting it drink up all the liquid, adding more liquid. This is gonna go to the very end. And I just want a little extra texture to it, so I'm making fried garlic.
All right, we got 25 minutes on the clock.
Come on now, stir it up. Stir those pots and pans up. You can cut that.
I'll let my lobster finish cooking in the risotto, so I pop it right into the ice bath to stop the cooking. I chop up my lobster because I also want to have some so that I can finish poaching that in some brown butter to go on top. Okay, some of this is going to go in here.
She's really thinking through every detail, isn't she?
I mean, she's the lobster queen. She knows that little crustacean.
I take the lobster out and then I chop them up because I'm gonna fry it in some rice flour batter with some salt and pepper. And also I reserve some because I'm gonna fold it into the risotto at the end.
You know, I just wanted to say, I was a little jealous of the chefs coming in with the smoke. We didn't get that.
You need some smoke in your life.
I need some smoke.
Can we get a smoke machine in here? Go have your moment.
You got me a smoke machine.
Ask and you will receive. Yes. Ooh.
Okay, yeah, blast it. Yeah, blast it. Yeah, blast it.
Yeah.
Yeah. God.
Bobby, aren't you scared? Look at me.
Give me that smoke. Yeah.
All right.
It's a lot more.
Should I make a lobster risotto? What do you think?
You gotta be stirring this more.
I know.
You haven't been stirring
You want
it.
to stir this for me?
Yeah, sure.
All right, here you go. Stir away.
Sabotage, I like it.
Yours to keep.
Are you handing out my spoons?
No. A lot of stuff bubbling there. Not sure how good that is for strategy.
Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Risotto is a technically advanced dish that I've spent a lot of time perfecting, and everything is looking creamy. So it's time to fold my lobster into my risotto to finish cooking.
This seems like a way more mellow area.
Yeah, that's the way I like to be, you know?
You have to take care of the risotto. You can't just blast it with heat, right?
You gotta make love to me.
Bobby, are you talking sweet to your risotto?
I'm just up to the foreplay.
Ah!
Okay. The final 4 minutes. Go get them.
Thank you.
I finish off my risotto with Parmesan cheese. I'm zesting some lemon because it definitely needs a little bit of acidity. And then I add some mascarpone and make sure that it's a super creamy dish. Oh yeah, you're in trouble, Bobby.
I checked my rice. It's definitely getting there. So I'm adding some creme fraiche. Mascarpone is a much more neutral flavor. I just like the tanginess of the creme fraiche. We're gonna get some acidity from the lemon juice, and then a little Parmigiano for some salt.
I put my risotto on the plate. Next, I take my brown butter poached lobster.
Beautiful plating. Simple and elegant. Bobby, I'm a little worried. Are you gonna finish? There's only 1 minute and 40 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, I know. I fold the lobster into the risotto. So to plate it, I have the lobster risotto with some chives, basil, and parsley in there.
I have my herbs, and I do a dusting of some fennel pollen.
Nice.
On top, I have the crunchy garlic and the crispy lobster and some fresh herbs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
She finished his form. That is an insult.
Good job. Beautiful dish.
Thank you, Chef. I like my dish, I like my flavors, and I hope that the judges feel the same.
I think it's a nice bowl of lobster risotto. There is a wager going on tonight, so if I win, I get free tuna melts at S&P. And if I lose, I have to go cook there. So, to me, it's a win-win.
Tonight's challenge was lobster risotto. So now it's time to meet the judges.
First up, the chef and founder of the line of dinner, Elena Besser. The executive chef at Butter Restaurant, Michael Jenkins. Co-owner and executive chef of Communion Bay Supper Club, Britt Racino. Dig into the first lobster risotto in front of you.
I think it takes a lot of chutzpah to fry lobster. That's fun. I love the hit of basil. However, I was missing salt and a little acid.
There's this little crispy layer on top that I'm really digging. You know, that garlic punch is really coming through. There's a beautiful acidity. I do disagree with you on that one, but I'm missing that cheese and that unctuousness.
Unctuousness is a great word. I'm gonna try and use that word more.
Thank you, judges. If you can switch your plates.
Britt, what do you think? Unctuous?
This is very unctuous.
Let's
the
go.
Parmesan cheese is coming through, the butter's there.
It is rich. There are tons of different flavors from the saffron, balanced out by that nice acidity.
The lobster melted in my mouth. I do think that the brown butter finished maybe a bit much. My first bite was like a wallop. But this rice was cooked, for me, perfectly. I like it to be a little bit al dente.
I am finding that there's a little spice in here that is fighting against all of the flavors, but overall, a fantastic dish.
I'm gonna ask you to take a vote.
Of course, I'm always going to be worried. It's BeatBobbyFlay. I can only hope that my flavors were just a little bit better today.
Well, tonight's decision was not unanimous.
The winner is Chef Hannah!
I think 14-year-old me would just breathe a sigh of relief,
Nice job, nice job.
knowing that the lifetime of hard work
Hit it, boys.
Oh, let's go! You got him.
Bobby, you went right up in smoke.
I'm Hannah Hart, and I just beat BeatBobbyFlay.